Okay, this is the project of today. I've been having problems with this pump. This is the Volvo Penta trim pump. But new fuses, but the contacts inside, I have to like touch the fuse to actually work. Sometimes it works fine, sometimes it doesn't. So the project is change this for that. Now the pump is fine, just the connectors are a little bit rusted inside, so I gotta change that. The fuses are new, brand new fuses from West Marine, but I went and got this deal on a local guy that was parting out this Volvo Penta. This is the bracket on this one is still attached. It's like almost brand new bracket. The pump is like almost brand new. Fuses are Volvo Penta original. Wires are like brand new. So I got this deal for $100 for this whole thing with all wires, wire harness, all that stuff for $100 on that. My mounting bracket is all rusted. Half, like the bottom part is missing. There was here, see, it's rusted. I had to throw away. It was nothing to throw away, just rust. But anyways, I got that deal, that other deal for $100. So I'm gonna swap this pump and just keep this pump in the garage just in case I need it. Because the pump is still good. Just oxidized here. The connectors are not working correctly, but the actual pump works perfectly fine, no problem. The wires run all the way back there. One goes into the engine, and one goes straight to the helm where the control is, the shifter that goes up and down. All that wire is gonna be new. It's all in here. But yeah, that's the project. That's the part number on this one right there. I believe it's same. Mine is like, you see the part number there. It's like brand new. You can see the numbers. You cannot see it on mine. I mean, this boat was set for 13 years, so you know, I don't know what happened, but it's rusted. And the pump works fine, works great. It's just that I think I'm gonna keep it for spare. I mean, I got a brand new pump here actually. Okay, we'll let you guys know how the project goes. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, a little tip here: if you're doing this yourself, there's 2 hydraulic lines when it comes to the trim pump. Okay, the hydraulic lines go right in here and right in there, right? There's 2 little letters here, if you see them, U and D. When you disconnect in this, you have to label it. Like, you have to label like which one is what, because the U stands for up, I believe, and D stands for down. You cannot crisscross this over. We have big trouble when it comes to like trimming up or down. You'll be the other way around. So instead of trimming down, you're gonna trim up. Instead of up, you're gonna trim down. So remember to put like a tape. Let's say, like for the example, for the U, I put a little tape here. I know that this goes to U when I put the new pump, and not in the other way around. So you cannot crisscross this one over. Remember that. Big helpful tip. Do not cross this over. Big trouble. Okay, so it's all hooked up. Everything is hooked up. Hydraulic lines, everything is hooked up tight. You need to have this really tight. These are the hydraulic lines. Now, in the past, this pump has been mounted on the floor. Bracket mounted here, straight down. I thought I'm gonna lift it up in the air because it does have options to mount it in the air too. So this bottom part is not touching. That way, whenever it collects water here or whatever from rain, will not rust again like the old one did. This half part is missing. You see, it's all rust because it's set on the water here, and that's what ate all that metal and all that crap. So by mounting it up here, I think I'm eliminating that problem in the future. All the wires are hooked up. Everything is ready to go. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it up there so that way water doesn't get in there and all that stuff. I mean, water will get here, but will not touch the pump. Even if it touches the pump, will dry it down and will not corrode like it did in the past. Volvo new fuses. I am not gonna touch those. I'm gonna keep those original because they came with the pump. I don't like to pull things out, just leave them the way it is. I am, however, going to not use the old fluid. I mean, half of this fluid is new because I put it in, maybe less than half. I don't know how much it was, but I'm not gonna put it in because I'm going to refill this with brand new fluid, so that way I have new fluid. So wherever old fluid is gonna be, it's gonna be basically in the lines here, but by doing that, I'm eliminating at least 80% of the fluid is gonna be new again. So better, you know, not old fluid. So we'll let you know how this works. All right, peace out, see you in a bit. Okay, so this, it's not power steering, it's like trim steering. It's kind of like the same as power steering, but I went with transmission fluid, ETF, fully transmission fluid, because reading on forums and stuff, after a while Volvo Penta discontinued like the trim fluid or whatever they did, I don't know, but a lot of people are putting automatic transmission fluid now in their hydraulic pumps. Basically it's just an hydraulic pump, that's what this is, and it seems to work better on hydraulic. It keeps the pump newer and works better if you use fully synthetic transmission fluid. That's what I use, aromatic transmission fluid, that's what it is. So that's why you see it red. I think it looks cool and hopefully last longer for my pump. Okay, I left it open, the cap, I left it open for a little bit so I can get whatever air was left there, and that noise meant that it's working. I mean, it was working before too, but the fuses were corroded pretty bad, so, and now they're not. Seems working better, but I guess now I don't have to. Sometimes I will get stuck, then I would have like my wife play with this thing here, go up and down, or down most of the time. I had a problem with to get it go all the way down because I cannot get on plane, so she would press this to get down, then I would be under there touching the fuse, like wiggling it, so that way the connectors can like rub and touch, make connections, so that way the trim will go down. But as you can see, excuse me, the problem is fixed now. I don't have to have anybody down there to do that anymore. Okay, job done.